Start recording. Recording now. Alright. So this is the first trade I think I took. I don't know why I took that, but I think I just saw the setup and said it looked good. I think I saw the setup and took it because it looked good. It wasn't even... Oh, it was after 8:30. Yes, it was good.
You start already?
Yeah, I start recording. Yeah, see my screen, right?
No, that's it. Because I'm on FXReplay.
What?
I'm on FXReplay.
Oh, so what problem?
Wait, you're doing reviews or you're doing backtesting?
Review, mushroom review first. Right
Oh,
now I'm
okay. So
recording.
if it's so must go on a Discord then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Ready? Alright. So I think I didn't miss this. Like I think when I came back online it was always already over here. So that's why I missed this. And I started it. So, you know, this would have been the first setup if I was online. This would have been the first setup if I was online that day. I don't know. Something like that. This line here, so. Honestly, I think I'd have set it like this, to be honest. I wouldn't see the other side. Break, retest, break again. But seeing as how the market about me yet, there's some other thing. So yeah, reach here, so reject here, so I'll get a break at 25 minutes. Alright, so didn't get a retest on the 5 minutes, but you already know. As I said, this should be your type of trade though. The break, and you just go with the momentum. Move away from a retest, which see retest come up over here, so. That's the retest over here. But for right here, so the market just open.
Biggest screen?
If, oh.
There.
So yeah, I wouldn't take this, but how I know I could have catch it is if I had done this. If I had used this line right here. If I had used this line up here, so on the 15 minute, you'd see it too. If I had used that line right there, so which should have been the previous low, the high, it break the low, I would wait for a retest. Since there isn't really a shoulder here, I'd wait for a retest of here. You see me? Broke this low, did a small retest, break again, didn't break here, so it gave us a retest up to here. This should have been the peak entry. This should have been the peak entry above the wicks, to be honest, just to be safe. Peak entry.
And then SL at the block line.
And then TP.
Yeah, no, SL on the block line.
This one right here. Yeah, it could be here. That could be there. But just for safety, because market not me yet. Above. That's what I would do. You see me? And see it there again. You break this line. Here, someone know you'd probably catch an entry once you break this.
Yeah, but I catch my entry down there once I break that line.
Yeah, but
I never had, so it probably be above that 15-minute candle right away.
Yeah, another entry I would do is instead of doing this sharp entry, which is just a wick, once it retests it, I'm gonna get a break off this same black line here, so I'm gonna get a break off this black line right here, so once we get a break right back below, like it close below it, because it close here, so and this start dip, I'm gonna enter here, so probably in here, so so would that be above here, so come already get my retest up there. That would be the trade. probably to right here, so too.
Oh, down to that level. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, could go further, because if you look, it go all the way down here, so. But I think I'd have to use the 1 hour to catch that. Here, see there. Right here.
Yeah, the break structure there. So.
Right here. Would have been the next. Well, actually, I think I was already aiming for it. Because to the arrow here, so. Oops. There's an arrow right there. But yeah. That could have been a first trade. But just never did if I catch that. But we still catch the same move over that side. I can remove. No, I use the same line.
And then wait for it to come back up
Yeah,
to
get the
that level.
retest. The big retest when we did have wait for how long. Because it break, we never get the retest. So see it go down and it gave me the retest. I think if you look on the 1 hour, I see it as well. Yeah, see there. The structure right here, so I can retest it. So it wicked, close down and gone. So how I entered this one, which I entered it twice. I might tell us when we get the sharp entry as well. I entered it twice. So what happened is, I think I got a 5-minute better. So yeah, similar setup. This is our high. This will be our low. We'll go up, come down, wick pass it, we'll never break it. You do all this, do that, then it break it. This is where I got the entry on the break, which I could have also got it on the retest. Isn't it? Now, the reason why I said let me take another entry above is because actually I set up both entries before this even play out. So from the market they both here, so I set up both entries. So as I enter it, I say yo, this is good, but you know we'll get a retest, yes, but we'll never get a retest of this shoulder. You see me? So what I did was I set up an entry right here for the retest of it. SL above the high. Could have been at the black line, but if you look how wick would have take out. So I'm going to put it a little higher than that. Same for this. It's still higher than it. It play out. Same for both of them. Look higher than it. Alright? Now, here I could have wait until this close back down here, so if I enter SL above the space, but I say I want to do the sharp entry, which it could have just wick it and turn back. So I'm going to take an entry right here, so SL above, and it break. Could I take another entry? Could I take another entry right here, so too? As it break by this, yeah, as it break by this line, or even as it come back out of the box, either one. But as I say, could I wick it and not go in there at all? So the double safe would have been down here, so double safe would have been down here, so I'm gonna put my TP right at black line, because I'm not expecting to go back at black line. Double safe would have been right here, so. Or it could have even be at the box, top of the box. But safety, up here, so. And then aim for the lows. This could have been one of the lows. That could have been one of the lows. But maybe I trust the night say that come back down here, so. Which it did. If you check the stats, it did. For this one, I never go so long because I say, what you call it? Me aim for here, so because I say, I know enter two positions and run both of them so long, so I take half profit, which I did get it, and the next one play out longer. So I got both of them. So boom, that was one of the trades. Next. Okay. Next is here, so now. Oops. Next is here, so now. So. Okay, this looks like a lower time frame if I find it on. Now it's not this one. Alright, so from reach close to the opening, I was setting up some things, hoping for probably like a retest or something. I didn't get it. It just continues selling. Let me see. I Probably 1 minute we go up on coming on so either. So I'm gonna set up this. If you say depending upon what you do before market break. And we got the break, we didn't get a retest. I was expecting a retest for the bigger sell. Never get it. I mean I expect a break of this we go up to. Never get it. Come down, see it start do all of this garbage so. Alright. I think I was on the 5 minute when this happened, so that's how I never see it. It broke below, broke above, but it wicked. You mean wick above, closed down, which you could have entered from the close down here. SL above, but you know that wick it. But that would have been the trade. Isn't it? It'd have wick it, but that would have been the trade. Down. Probably like a 1 to 2. Although they could have gone further, but you know 1 to 2 is normally the stuff. That would have closed out. But yeah, it continued down till we got this little setup here, so which I saw and I was like, alright, this look kinda clean. So this would have been the high, this is the low. Right here would have been the low. So we had a break up, then we had a retest. I entered early on the retest, which I get a SL. But I could have waited for it retest at least this shoulder or this one. Reason being because we have the trend line here, so some of that expected for either retest this shoulder or this shoulder if we match up with the trend line. So I may get a rejection from this. What I'm trying to implement now is if I got a rejection from that shoulder, if I got a rejection from this shoulder here on this line, and then I got a break above this, I could have take the entry here, so it's below like yeah, black line, yeah, it could be below black line, safety, kind of it might bubble, and go back up to this zone and maybe I expect the retest. That could have been one of the trades. So I shall look out for that to get a proper entry. But didn't work out. It was a SL. None of that. Now again, we had the break of this and a retest of this. So it's to get the retest of it but down instead of up. You get me? Could have taken a sell on the break again. For a 1 to 2 or whichever amount you want to go. That could have been a nice sell. Continuation sell. Because it was already selling. But
what's that stuff I want to put into use, like in the next backtesting session? I'm seeing something. Or try.
Yeah.
Or try it out first.
So those are a few things I could have done to get the next trade. Because if my buys failed, then could have take a sell.
Yeah, then could have take a sell when the break out there. Yep.
I hear so again now. I think I had this on probably the 5 minutes in about either way you can see it. High, low, had rejections, break, retest, break. Could have taken this down. You see me?
But you eventually catch that one down there, so though.
Yeah. Reason being same thing. So what I realized is on the continuation, after I had this break and continue, it did a little buckling, break, retest, close. I got the similar stuff right here, so which is the breaker structure going up. Cause you know we have a local green, we break all of that, go back up here, so and it failed. Once it failed, break, retest, I jump in. So once we have what I realized is, well, maybe try if you implement if I have 2 fails.
Yeah, 2 fails for the reversal.
Yeah. I'm gonna continue it. So right here, so I would say this would have been a fail reversal, but I mean like this type of reversal. Buckle breakout, retest, gone. Buckle, breakout, retest, gone. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I mean this could consider as one as well, cause it tapped me here, so buckle, breakout, retest, gone. Oops. Buckle, breakout, retest, gone. Let me catch this one here, so as it break out of this and retest, I'm gonna take it for the gone. Never take it too far,
Mhm.
but could have. I'm gonna try here, so again. Buckle, break, retest.
Record rate, that's pop.
It pop because happen all the time. So what I'm gonna try to do is catch it on the second. So because this was
Yeah.
so close to market open, I never count it. Is I never count it. So I'm gonna count this one right here, so as the first one, this one as the second one. So this is the first, and this is the second, and me take it on the second one. I think I did it one more time further in the future. So I'll check and see. You see me? So that.
Wait, in which year this?
This is
I guess
2020.
I guess gonna go up against it still, but
2020.
mm-hmm.
Alright, so I'm gonna catch this one as I say. Break, retest, enter. 1, 2, 2, and around that. Then now we have this here, so probably if I go up any time frame enough, we'll see them here. Oh, me there.
Right there, so the
Here's
big
over
one.
there. You sure?
Yeah, buckle retest gone. No.
No, sir, I know
Pull
you
it
sir.
together.
I've heard of it, so.
Yeah, ready. All right, no, right there. Scroll down.
Yeah.
So you did a new trace them now,
Yeah.
so it's over to the right.
So see here. This would have been the first thing. See second one here. Buckle, break, retest, gone. Then it did this, break, retest, take it gone. Then we come here, so now, at a big retest, big reversal there, so come back down, break, retest, do all that, then it gone. But the reason this fail is because on a bigger scale, as we say, some shoulders need to get retested. Or some zones need to get retested. So see one here, so basically get retest, which could have take a sell, SL above this. Could have take a sell, SL above this. Because it already broke. So once it break, it's just a retest or something, then it gone. Which
Mm-hmm.
market did actually close and open back, so but it's still that hit, see there. You see me? So boom. Pass off of that you know. Continue. Two over here so now. Still look bubbling and going so. So I'm do that. We mark off this top. You see me? And again, this break could have been taken advantage of, but it's just not my setup. You get what I say? Me can't see the way of catch them here sometimes. So I'm not really trouble them. Where's marking about yet? But anyways, do that, come down here so now. Create a next local zone. So in this zone there could also be a buy too. If you look at the mark line here, could have take a buy, but this is already play out. Because we have skip straight to 830. So that's
Yeah,
already
yes,
play out.
yes.
So
Mm-hmm.
this could have been one though, right here, so. You see me? Because if you look, we had a sell off, create a reversal for the buy back to this, which could have worked. For then sell again, because again, my break, I'd be waiting for a retest to sell. You see me? But market just open, so I wouldn't take it as it reach. Because see what it do? Wake up, then it sell off. So if me there analyze it like that, I would catch it.
You would catch this up before.
Yeah, I would catch the sell here, so coming back
Mm-hmm.
down.
After you.
But after this is when I realized, say, I need to figure out the break in both directions, continuing in the direction I predicted. Which I'm looking for the sell. It break, but then it break up, then it continue down from the sell. You figure me I say. I was looking for the sell on the retest. It did, but then it break and continue from the sell. In both directions. It broke in both directions. So I need to catch it. But yeah. Right here, someone could have catch this buy. Because on the 1 minute I was seeing it. But I didn't because I was still looking for um, I was still looking for the sell. And because we had touched the zone and it break out, I was saying I could have bought from here because, as I say, my trend line was being restricted. Could have buy from here, so if I got up, but that wasn't the aim. The buy wasn't the aim. Sell was the aim. So I was waiting for this to either break out, retest something, for then drop, but it break all the way up. Then it retests. So I said, alright, if we get a break up, retest, I'm expecting to continue to buy. Didn't happen. Broke all the way down. And if you look, we didn't get any retest. Which is what I'm saying is, if I'm looking for a sell, and if I'm looking for the sell, and the buy, the sell showed itself, but it failed, which it went to the buy. If by any chance it retests by the area, if it had rejected the shoulder and closed outside the box, I should have taken the buy. It didn't. But if it break below the zone again, just jump in, SL above the box, because I'm not supposed to get a retest. It should just continue, which it did. So I was analyzing that, and I want to catch it. May I share one more of them further down, because there was another one. It did fail, but we need to figure out why. So that move missed me for the big sell. Is there maybe come here so again now? Come here so again. So one more something here so. Buckle. Break. There should be a retest there so. On the 1 minute break retest sell. Right? Now, just know say market just open. And we have this fat ever sell. So you know where I look for it. Reversal. You see me? So I'm going to go 1 minute. Go to 1 minute. Go to 1 minute and now. Sit here now. 1 minute about 2. The 2 times it happens. So sit here. This would have been 1. Break, retest, break, retest, sell. Sit here so again. Break, retest, take it on the second one, sell. So this would have been the first. This would have been the second. That would have been the first.
Mm-hmm.
With that shit from earlier? Yeah. Trying to keep on press wrong button. You know? Alright, so that didn't miss me. Could have taken a miss me. So we'll come down and we say alright, we got reversal patterns. This is our I.
Just wait until the break there, so and
This is
then
our
you are
low.
waiting on a retest, so you come
Yeah.
and anyway.
I'm
Wait
waiting
for
for a
retest.
retest of this shoulder.
Same shoulder, yeah.
Yeah. Now, there's another thing. Reason I'm putting my SL below the shoulder same way is because I'm enter so early and below the shoulder is because there's a pattern that I notice is if we're seeing the reversal setup, right? There's 2 patterns that's normally there for me. 2 patterns. This one, and then there's one like this. Now, you can see the difference, right? I'll show you it now. So the difference is that right here is the neck I'm waiting for it to break. This is the neck I'm waiting for it to break. Can I use one line? Both of them can match up to the same neck. Alright. That's the neck I'm waiting for them to break. Now on the left side, right? On the left side, on the left hand side, and then we have right hand side. So on the left hand side, right? What I notice is that I get the break and the retest of the shoulder to then buy. On the right hand side, I get the I get the retest of the shoulder first, and then I get the break, and then I get a retest of the second shoulder right here to then buy. You see me? Those are the 2 patterns that I look out for. So if I don't get the break first, but I get the retest, I don't wait for the retest of the same shoulder again. This one here, so because sometimes it doesn't, and sure that miss me. So I'm gonna enter on this retest and SL below the shoulder just in case it retests again. You see me? Otherwise, if I get the retest here, so so I can enter here, so SL down here, so pretty sharp entry. You see me? So
and then take it up.
Take it upside. So well, then I can stiffen out. So if you look over here, so what we got was the retest of the shoulder first, then we got the break, then we got a retest of this middle shoulder, and we enter, close up, which somebody that probably is alright. Let me enter here, so SL below here, so or below right here, so because ready for go up. If you notice, it do that and it come retest the same shoulder down here, so you take out two of them SL here, so and one of them SL here, so I say alright. Even though I get such a nice entry here, so and it did close up, just to be safe, put it below the same shoulder where I always get retest off. And so said, so done, retest it, and it gone, and give me my TP. Did I get TP?
Yeah, you got TP.
I did. See there, TP. Now the reason I put TP also, because it could have been here too. This wouldn't be a bad trade. You get me? But I'm gonna put it up here so because it's a part of the big sell, which in all honesty, this should have been the real TP, because it always recovers most of the unhealthy sell, right? Or the unhealthy buy. It normally recovers all of it. But we never want to chance it, so I'm gonna say, don't be too greedy. This is definitely part of it. And if you can look, this is kind of a local important zone here, so what if a buckling going so? It's kind of a big resistance, if you want to say, or support, depending on the direction you have to look at it. So I'm just take it here, so. You see me? And if you break it, obviously once you break it, if you stop it here, so it'll go up to this.
Straight back up,
yeah. So I just take it to there, so just to be safe. You see me? So yeah, that was one of my analysis on this one. I'm gonna clear up this shit. Actually, I'm gonna clear all that anyways, so I can stay. So now come over to here. Here, so now was looking pretty nice, but as you know, this was like midday, or not evening, 2 o'clock. What could have happened here was, same black line. We had this basically like a this is basically like a head and shoulders right here. If you look, kind of head and shoulders right here. Could I take it on the break? No. I didn't notice it because, again, I skipped to the next hour. You see me? The next opening. But I'm thinking, let me check 5 minutes. I think it shows better on the 5-minute situation. Yeah, pretty clean. Ish. Not so clean, but ish. You see me? But anyways, this would have been a shoulder from this setup. Right? About 21 minutes. Show you the same shoulder thing I might talk about. So if you look, we didn't get the break yet, but we got a retest of the shoulder first. We got a retest of the shoulder. Had a retest of the shoulder, and then we had the break. So,
and in a retest, but the break, it does continue.
It does continue. So, because it's a head and shoulder, I guess it'd be different because, normally you get a break and retest from a head and shoulder as well, yes, but, me, I did have a look at time where we did a trade just breaking after something. Like, once you break out of the head and shoulder, we just take it.
Let's go.
So, I guess we didn't get the retest because we already did the retest inside, and then we had the break, which we could have taken it. But I think we did get a retest over here, did we? No, but yeah, that could have been one of the trades as well. Just take it off of the break. SL wouldn't even have to be too high because we already had this retest. So if anything, SL could have been right here. Because if we're looking for any retest, it would be off this area.
Well, if you do follow your strategy, it would have been, SL would have below the shoulder to play it safe just in case you retest the shoulder again.
It would be below which shoulder? This one?
That shoulder. Yeah.
So like right here or down here?
No, the
Up
shoulder,
here?
the area, yeah. So behind the shoulder.
Okay, so yeah, up there, right? Yeah, that would have been a strategy just in case you retest it.
No, behind the shoulder.
As in up here?
Yeah, like above it. Yeah.
Yeah.
In case you retest the shoulder. And
Mm-hmm.
then you get down to the way down where it makes sense.
Which would probably be, I'm
Like
gonna have to go up on another time frame for see.
that base that's down there.
Yeah, it would be down here. Right here.
Oh. Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's the same thing over there. So.
Mm-hmm. It would have been like that.
Mhm.
But truth to head and shoulder, I wonder if it would be different if I would need to even put it that high, seeing as we already had the retest in the head and shoulder. But on the safe side for sure, put it where it needs to be. So that would have been it. You see me? So yeah, that would have been one. Um, just never catch it, never see it. So yeah, that's the one. Then now right here, I saw this, but I didn't see it at the time. But you know, after I played it, and I was looking at it, I'm like, I know Kobe would have probably do something with this. I know he'd have do something with this, brother. Yeah, I'll come here and say, oh, we had to sell, or we have buy, momentum. So this happened. If you look, it's pretty clean. Break, retest, sell off. You see me? And if you look again, after we did all of that, which is the break, retest, sell off, we had this again. Remember this? Let me show you. The break,
The break
retest.
one
See, we
second
have one
time.
more here, so see second
Break
time here.
again. And done.
You did. We get the break, look at retest, sell 1 to 2 there, so you catch it. So yeah, once we see two of them here, you catch the second one.
Mm-hmm. So the first one would have happened, and then that would have been the second one. So you would have catch the third one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this would have been the second to catch. This happen, break, retest, break again, catch the second one. So yeah, it's those are a few things I'm looking out for. Now we're in this box. I think I made this box because I saw like this fat of a bubbling a going so sit there. So a big of a bubbling a going, so I said alright, most can get something off of this. Boom boom boom. And if you look we had a break here. I didn't like how wide the gap was, so that's why I think I found this middle area here. We had a few touch points. I think that's what I was doing. Because the gap was so wide, meaning I say, oh, why am I going to enter all the place SL all the way down here, so that's wasteful. So I was trying to find a middle area with a nice little gap of touch points to them here. You see me? So we had this break, and we had a retest inside again. Break, retest. I didn't take anything because the market just did not open, and it never looked clean. But I waited. I waited to take this buy. It break, as we say, retested something, breakout again, and on that breakout of this area, I entered for the buy. I just went a bit lengthy. I could have done the 1 to 2. You see me? 1 to 2 could have make long time. And again, if we go 1 to 3, you know, so 1 to reach 1 to 2, break even. So wouldn't even lose. Wouldn't even lose. But maybe just do it just because I tested it. So my SL was below this shoulder right here. So enter, had those touch, go up, retest, go up, then it plummet and hit SL. Which me never mad about it because me don't see my profit out that. Me just did a test something.
Yeah.
You know? And I think I aimed for that high because of here. Yeah. I aimed that
From
high.
where it broke out from
Yeah.
previous day. Yeah.
You see me? So I aim for there, so. So we'll still get 1 to 2 anyway, so we don't have to worry about that. Boom. We'll move on from that day because I didn't take anything else that day. But again, we could have probably taken the sell as we did get a break and retest off that box to sell. But then they just not look so healthy for me. But next day, I don't know why I don't have anything here. So probably I didn't catch anything. Oh, here it is now. the break in both directions. So if you look, this is what we'd be seeing first. You see me? This is our high, this is our low. Alright, made a shoulder, come down. It break and recheck. Come down, market open. We'll go so now, and you know, this is looking like a buy for me. But it goes a boom, break up, and then when it break up, it plummeted below. So I'm saying, alright, normally when I take the break, retest off a shoulder, which it's not clean, but it's either this shoulder over here, retest of that shoulder over there, or the base down here. So, which I never did anticipate the base because I was working with the shoulders over here. But you know, it could also be considered the base, which it did that. But I wasn't meddling that because, as I say, if it breaks in both directions, then we don't want, you know? Now the reason I think I was trying to take a sell here. I think it failed, but I don't know why I deleted it. I think I took a sell and it failed. I think I took the sell right here. Right here. And I think I put SL either here or above. I think I put it there, so. That was the sell I was trying to take. If I remember correctly, because I don't see it there, but I think I did. Now, as I told you from earlier, when I got the breakdown, because if you look at break the line here, so I mark it open, I think it wicked down. Yeah, it did. See there, it go down. Market break open, it break down, close up, break above, and then it come back down and break below again. So I was like, alright, we had a break in both directions, and it closed heavy in the opposite direction I want. From before, I'm going to show you it did break in the wrong direction, come back in my direction, and continue. But now it broke in the wrong direction, come back in my direction, break in the wrong direction, and then continue in my direction. So I entered on the break here, so but then it failed and break up again and did the buy. You see me? Now in this case, let me see if I can go back to the first one. I'm gonna fine. And see if I can relate them. See here. So yeah. So see, it broke down for the sell I want, but then it break in this direction. Then it come back down in my direction for the sell.
But that one is a look a bit different case though, because the one that gave one solid break, the other one that gave one solid break.
This one, right? This one gave a solid break.
Yeah, that one gave a solid break.
Yeah.
Like it actually gave a proper candle closer outside of it.
Yeah, for both directions. So proper close down.
No,
so
maybe the other one. No, you're still on this one.
This one?
The third candle.
This third candle?
Is it a third? Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
It actually gave a proper close down.
Yeah,
but if you look on the other one and again close down, it just give you a wick.
It actually.
So you say they're for a sell, right?
Yes.
So when the
No, I was looking for a buy.
Okay, so say you close up buy here.
Yeah, but I got a close down for the sell first. So I took the sell because I'm like, alright, my buy looks like it's gonna fail. Cause look,
in a close down though.
Remember, we're on it's like 5 minutes. And even on the 5 minutes, if you look, we did close below it, like way down here.
Okay, alright. That's what I said.
You see me? So I got my buy rejected by this sell. Then it break up. Forgive me the buy again. I'm like, alright. What did happen last time? It break the wrong direction, break into the right direction, then give me another break. So I'm looking for the buy now. I think I even tried the buy. I think I tried the buy here. Because this would look like a buy. I think I tried that buy. It's right here. And it popped. I'll come down here. So I'm like, alright. Maybe my buy is failing. And it's the sell because it broke in both directions again. And so said, not so done. It rejected again and still gave me the buy. Which, I don't mind the buy. Because that's good for the buy. What the frick? Yeah, that's something I can't steal me there. The backside.
Get a close one there.
But again, probably as I said, the 5 minutes showed that it didn't close very strong. So you know. But what I can implement is the retesting of the shoulder. But even if I did retest the shoulder, implement retest of the shoulder, it think wick fast it, bro. So that my SL would have never done it. Ain't no way my SL done it. So that definitely pop. Just an unlucky move.
And then this is what I was saying to you like today or yesterday or probably last night about like the 3 minute implementation thing in
Oh, let me
between
check.
like the 1 and the 5. Because instead of waiting for that 5 minute candle thing to close up, then you could have probably said that by now.
This is a 3 minute that I definitely take on my money. Cause look on the closer.
Yeah, but at least you would have only take 2 trades. You would have take the sell and then you would have now take the buy.
Wouldn't take the first buy. Yeah, I say okay. Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
weak.
you would have take the first buy. So either 3 minute implementation or a 4 minute implementation, somewhere closer to the 5. So you would have take the buy up this now, you would have probably get the buy. Probably not so far, because probably ever take the buy way up or some part and
Yeah,
then
because plus
you gotta come back and stop at
no,
the break even.
I wouldn't. Reason being, again, on these moves when it break both directions, whatever direction it's going into, once I break it, I don't put my SL all the way down here. I put it like behind the last candle that close, cause it
Yeah,
never
but
does a retest.
would you go for a 1 to 2 though? Like think about it.
If it's this type of moves, then yeah. But look at that. This is oops. This is actually the 1 to 2 though.
Okay. Because I didn't something I look fun because like would you actually go for where you would have turned around from or would you actually carry up your TP all the way up to the top and then with your
I
SL at break even and then come and stop you at that break even?
I ain't strong enough for the.
Because my stuff would have stopped me at the break even for sure. For sure. Because I would be looking for it to clean up all that move up there. So since as it want to break so far.
Where's like a market is open for true.
Uh-huh. So I would get stopped out at
Break
break even.
even.
Yep. And then would I try again with the sell when it comes down?
So this is the thing now.
Someone have 3 trades that day, unfortunately.
Yeah. So this is the thing now though. I'm gonna try to implement entering twice. So I
Like
can.
if you test on your level and you enter again as a second entry,
No.
or
Same
you need to get
entry
stopped
spot.
out.
Same entry spot. Enter twice.
Oh,
One for the short and one for the long. I need to probably try to implement that because a lot of times I miss the big trade them. Plus once the first one close out, just break even. The second one,
mm-hmm.
I can't lose.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, because if we follow up on this now, would I have a break even and I win?
Yeah.
Come would I take as a 4 on the 1 minute? Would I look on the 1 minute to be honest? Me personally, the 1 minute tends to joke me out too much. I mean, it's too much noise and it just cram on my brain. My brain hurts.
I think if you're using the 1 minute, you have to look at the time, like the time that the 1 minute is closing. Say 5 minutes or closing the next minute, then you consider the 1 minute. But if 5 minutes or closing the next 5 minute, 1 minute not so reliable. Forget what I say.
Yeah, it's see how that goes though for sure.
So yeah, I think I got juked out of that, but that would have been a trade. I was looking for the buy, it just wasn't as clean, but it still played out. Here now, I didn't try anything, but right now, off the bat, I'm kind of seeing that. I doubt I'd see it because there's nothing here to support this right here, so.
I'm made up in 3 minutes.
Uh, yeah, still nothing there to support this here, so.
The only thing I'm seeing that when I think you would say is that same support line where you have done on the 5 minute down there. So you took the first sell, is that it break and it give you a retest.
Right here?
Yeah,
Yeah. Break,
that's the only thing I'm seeing.
sell.
But again, you would have missed that because I like what 3 o'clock.
Yeah, 2.
And you probably skip past it.
Yeah, skip
Yeah.
past it.
So
Mm-hmm.
it would either be a break even losing day for you for there. So based on your strategy or your expense on it.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you would have skipped past that for sure.
Well,
Or you come off of
I
it.
can't skip. Yeah, probably not qualify chat, but probably come back on. Who knows? It's me because I 2 o'clock in the evening, so who knows? But I done come off I chart from 12. So from about here, so 11 I got to, but I probably come off. And then if anything, with a glance back. But me don't with a see because I wouldn't chart this for say break and catch a retest.
If anything, we can also do is like add an alert
Probably yes.
there.
But
So
would I really be looking for this though? Because I'm telling you, it's the second break and something would I use. So there hasn't been a first or a second here, so cause this was the move for the day. So like how this happened now, I'd be looking for one more of it. So I'm find one more down here, so but I didn't take it.
you would get no more of it today done.
But that's the thing, I'd be looking for the second ones. This all of this happened here, so I wouldn't even be looking for this right here because if it did happen earlier and it come down under this, then what I do it, then what I look for it. But this was the whole move for the day, and it already played out. And then this
Yeah,
happened.
yeah.
I think what I find out. I think
That's
I catch
good,
it.
like yeah, that's what I miss for sure.
Then now I see this. Draw the trend here. Wait, it ain't never done no. I think I have one more day left. But I think it did cancel. But anyways, draw that. This come here, so dum dum dum. Alright, I think I caught some stuff in here. I don't know. Yeah, I caught some TPs in here. So I drew this zone. I drew this low. Let's check a 15. Drew that high. I drew that low. If you look, market just a breakout. So the reason I took it to here. Okay, cool. I know what happened there. I think I saw it on 1 minute. So yeah, chart up all up on 15 minutes. Look on the 5, ain't see nothing much. Go up on the 1 minute now, and look at here. We had the same
Break and retest.
shoulder, yeah. It break first, right? Retested. It would have retested the shoulder, but it retested above it anyways, and we had the break again. Right? So that would have been the move. This would have been the shoulder for the retest. And if we did take it, what would happen was would have had the entry at the shoulder. It's still above this, which would have been this move right here. So still that would have played out as I would have put my SL above the head. I'm gonna tell you from before. Had the break first, then retest at the shoulder. Entry will be right at the shoulder. Entry will be right here. SL above this. TP down to 1 to 2, 1 to 3. Who knows? You'll be at this line. Reason being, that's an important zone where we mark off for the 15 minute. And I'm actually looking for a big buy, not a sell. Because if I don't put on my trend line, just never get it as clean as I wanted to. But anyways, that would have been one of the moves. I didn't catch that move. Don't know why. Probably I wasn't looking, or I didn't solidify my method yet. Here now, I had this move. As you look, it didn't touch on yourself yet. This move didn't touch it. So what I did was, I waited for the retest. It gave me another retest of this shoulder, if you look. Or you can put these two into it. You can put these two shoulders. This right here, and this right here. But more importantly, that one. This one right here. Because that's where it broke out of. You see me? So that's where it broke out of. So it gave me a retest of that. After it gave me a wick through and a close down, I entered. And I put the SL above the wick. Did I? Oh, yeah, above this wick. Wait, let me see where was it? Where was it? No, it wasn't above it. But I put it up there with it. Above this wick right here, so. Just above that one. But it didn't touch it because this candle already closed when I enter. So I'm enter on the close of it. Enter on the close of it. SL up there, so TP down to the black line. Because that's where I wanted it to go. So I got that sell. Now I could be looking for a buy, but I didn't take it because it's nowhere near the trend. It's nowhere near the trend line, so I'm never take it. So it did that. It did that. Boom. Came up and broke out of here. The top, broke out of the top. But again, I'm not the type to just jump in on a breakout. Even though it would be clean, because if it jump in on the breakout, SL would have been below this. You wouldn't even see SL. And you'd get a TP all the way there, so. But never get it, so I'm below it. Look at that. Breakout, enter SL. About here, so. All the weekend there. For the upside. but we're not chance it no more. We just gotta take clean and proper what we need. Alright, so up here, so now I think I took this on 1 minute. So yeah, I think I took this one on 1 minute because I was doing the same double thing. So I had this one right here. This one is the first one, right? This one would have been the second. What happened was it broke, gave me the retest, closed up above the line again. I entered SL down here, which it failed. So I think it just failed because it was just too close. Like these are basically one move. They never have the gap between it for sure. Say two separate continuation shit. But that one did fail. I was trying it there again and it failed. What else did I do in this day? That's supposed to be it. That failed and I didn't go for any other moves. That would have been it for the day. Even though this was here. Could have followed that continuation right there. Buckle, buy, breakout. But yeah, that would have been that.
For the last one, I don't see the last one though for sure.
You don't see it, right? Yeah, it was just the testing of the double break.
A double thing. Yeah, but I'm gonna see it there so.
Yeah, that obvious. You never that obvious. So I was just trying it though.
Too compressed.
Yeah. But yeah, those are the things I've been testing and they've been kind of prevailing. So that's that. And I don't think I can go no further because if I press play, yeah, say it done.
Yeah, to like show your stats and stuff like that.
Yes, I made 1.8.
Seeing backtesting thing.
Yeah. So that was that. I need to change this from that site to.
Alright, so let's pause the record and let's stop recording all of them.